Indoor dining has been canceled in Pittsfield, and it could be on the chopping block in Boston due to the statewide rise in COVID cases. But what about here in Western Mass?
Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo spoke with two local communities about whether this is a step they're considering. She joins us live now with more. Audrey?
I spoke with the mayor here in West Springfield, which is currently considered a high-risk community for the spread of COVID-19. And I also spoke with the mayor in Easthampton, which is currently a moderate risk. Both mayors say there are a lot of factors to consider before making the decision to cancel indoor dining. It was a privilege we worked so hard to earn back, eating indoors in a restaurant. COVID-19 closed down everything but takeout back in spring, and for a business like Memo's, that move closed down a big percentage of their sales.
Dropped us all into about 15%.
And it wasn't until June that indoor seating became an option again for the businesses that pulled through.
It was a killer. I mean, we survived. We're one of the lucky ones.
But with COVID cases on the rise again, some communities are reconsidering whether it's still safe. Pittsfield deciding this week to close indoor dining, and 2 weeks ago, Boston's health chief said he was considering the same step if the surge continues.
To roll back indoor dining is really just taking one of those variables away, right? You try to control whatever you can control because you know the one thing you're not controlling is COVID-19.
Western Mass News spoke with Easthampton Mayor NICOLE LACHAPELLE, whose community is considered moderate risk for COVID-19 spread. She says she's considering rolling back occupancy rates inside restaurants before closing them down to only takeout.
We're not there yet, but we're certainly, it's on the list. Everything is on the table as far as, no pun intended, to narrow back down.
In West Springfield, a high-risk community, the mayor says closing down indoor dining isn't feasible unless other surrounding towns did it too.
It would only damage our businesses without actually making an effect on the coronavirus.
He argues the situation is different than in the westernmost part of the state, where options are more limited.
Pittsfield, I think, is different in that they're one of the only cities out in Berkshire County, one of the large cities. So it's not like us surrounded by 5 other cities that taking a unilateral step would just hurt our businesses.
Mayor REICHELT also said that much of the COVID-19 spread in West Springfield doesn't come from restaurants, but from small gatherings and workplace settings. Live in West Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.